Ninth National Assembly is as guilty as the departed government. So what you have now is that there are many issues that the Tinubu administration will have to deal with expeditiously. And we hope that the Tinubu administration will deal with those issues with confidence and wisdom, and not on a party basis, as they say in Nigeria, that, oh, it's an APC government, let us cover up and all that. No, that should not be the approach.
Hi guys, it has been alleged that former President Buhari regime scammed Nigerians with Ethiopian Airlines by painting its Nigerian flag color with the sum of 139 billion naira. This has caused a lot of reactions on social media. No wonder Buhari was busy seeking for loan when he was about to leave the office. Buhari does scam Nigerians in another dimension.
The House of Representatives Committee on Aviation has knocked the former Minister of Aviation, Hadi Sirika, over what is called secrecy in the deals and activities of the Nigeria Air. The committee said after careful evaluation of the issues, it is totally dissatisfied with the actions of the former minister in going ahead to flag off the operations of Nigeria Air despite a standing court injunction and without any provision for sustaining the operations of the airline. The committee also frowned at the role played by Ethiopian Airlines, saying it does not speak well of the excellent brotherly relationship existing between Nigeria and Ethiopia.
We want to put on record that the committee and indeed the National Assembly has no role in the purported launch of Nigeria Air or anything related thereof. We as a committee will not accept any attempt by any individual or group of individuals or organization to hide under the project Nigeria Air and siphon our commonwealth. Ensure that all individuals or groups or organizations involved in the controversial Nigeria Air takeoff are brought to book, prosecuted and sanctioned.
Well, okay, so many things to talk about this morning. Your take on Nigeria Air and what the House of Representatives has described as fraud.
It is an embarrassment for Nigeria. There's no other way to look at this. This is a national embarrassment, national disgrace. And I think what the National Assembly has done so far, and indicating very clearly that this is a fraud, it means that the 10th Assembly has a duty and responsibility to investigate this further and to probe the Minister of Aviation, because this is a disgrace for Nigeria. How do we have a situation where something is rushed just the last 48 hours before the end of a tenure that you know that it cannot be brought back? This tenure is over. 2 days before, you're rushing to bring Nigeria Air into Nigeria. This is a situation where you should just have handed it over, and you say government is a continuum. So you let the next administration to run with it, but it looks, and I think the way they say it is, if it, how do they say it now? Ruben, help me. If it quacks like a duck and walks and goes like it is definitely a duck. So what we're saying in essence is, if you have a situation where things look this way, there is something that is hidden, and that has to be unearthed by the next assembly, the 10th Assembly. They have to unearth it and let us know that this is not something that should be replicated by any other administration.
So what you can hold on to is that the representatives of the people are asking for an explanation. And that explanation is something that the Tinubu administration will need to address. Two, or maybe three now. The Tinubu administration also finds itself in a delicate situation. In the last moment of the Buhari administration, there were many decisions that were taken about fuel subsidy removal. 83 memos were passed within 1 week by that departing administration. Contracts were awarded in the tune of billions. And that was why I wrote yesterday that President Buhari, who seemed to have presented President Tinubu with a Gordian knot, which he has to untie. A complex situation. That's what I mean by that. A complex situation that you have to unravel. And that will have to be, part of his first assignment. So I think that people should be cautious, not demonize people, not engage in media trial over what they do not know enough about. What we know is that in this arrangement, Ethiopian Air has about 48%, the Nigerian government has about 5%. Now, the remaining percentage is said to be by private investors. Who are these private investors from Nigeria? Who are those private investors who are saying that they were not carried along? So all of these are issues that the new administration has to untie, as it has to untie many other issues with relation to fuel subsidy, which it is already dealing with relation to contracts that were awarded at last minute, in relation to many other things that administration did, including ways and means. This same National Assembly sat and said, oh, we're reviewing, amending Section 38 of the CBN Act, okay, to create room for ways and means. They said we are extending the threshold from 5% to 15%. Was that signed into law at the last minute? Will it have retroactive effect? This same National Assembly took a decision during weekend sitting, last minute sitting too. So the same Ninth National Assembly is as guilty as the departed government. So what you have now is that there are many issues that the Tinubu administration will have to deal with expeditiously. And we hope that the Tinubu administration will deal with those issues with confidence and wisdom, and not on a party basis, as they say in Nigeria, that, oh, it's an APC government, let us cover up and all that. No, that should not be the approach. And to do so, going forward, will be to be transparent. That's just what the National Assembly is asking for. And all of those details that are available should be put into the public domain. But this personalization of national projects, people are saying, oh, is this person that is responsible? That's media trial. We shouldn't go in that direction. We should operate like educated people and right-thinking members of society.